Outlander Season 5 ended with the Fraser family hoping to finally enjoy some peace on the ridge. However, life won't be smooth sailing for Claire Fraser, played by Katrina Balfe, and husband Jamie, Sam Heughan, as the Revolutionary War approaches and they welcome some newcomers to the ridge. Since Season 5 came to a close in May of 2020, speculation about what will happen next has been rife amongst fans. Based on Diana Gabaldon's sixth novel A Breath of Snow and Ashes, the events of Season 6 are certain to be dark and brutal. Fans have been busy piecing together the story as best they can ahead of the early 2022 release. Fortunately, the cast recently gave some insight into what will take place. When asked about how Claire is adapting to life after the events of the Season 5 final, Balfe hinted she would be struggling. Balfe explained, given what happened at the end of Season 5, Claire's always been so good at compartmentalizing everything and she puts a lid on things and moves on. But I think this is the first time she can't suppress something and this is the first time where she really has to deal with what happens. We see her be a little bit destabilized and so that bleeds into every aspect of her life. How all this will play out remains to be seen, but with the American Revolutionary War dawning, it will be hard for Claire to manage the impact it is having on Fraser's Ridge. In the first trailer stars released for Season 6, British redcoats could be seen marching into the town, foreshadowing the conflict to come. During the same QA at Comic-Con in New York, Jamie Starr Heughan also detailed how this would impact his character, especially when it comes to picking a side. Heughan said, Jamie went to save Claire but she hasn't gotten over that Season 5 trauma. Jamie is very aware of it and he's keeping an eye on her and these cracks are really starting to show, not only for them but for the rest of the inhabitants of Fraser's Ridge. The war is coming, it always seems to be coming but it is and we're very aware and Jamie's having to tread a fine line between his loyalties. He knows he's on the wrong side with the British and at some point, he's going to have to switch sides. Clearly, the war will be the cause of destabilizing the characters as Balfe explained, with Claire bearing the worst of it. Of course, the full extent of the war will not be seen in Season 6, with the story currently focusing on the years leading up to it. Season 7 will likely see the characters plunged into the deadly conflict, with the season already in development. In turn, Gabaldon's sixth book also doesn't directly feature the war, but instead shows how the years leading to it impacted the lives of everyday people. When Season 6 arrives in early 2022, fans will be in store for one of the most shocking seasons so far.